Once Upon a Time is back, and so am I. Hello there, fellow viewer, my name is Gabriel, and today we are going to be discussing the 13th episode in the 4th season of Once Upon a Time, Darkness on the Edge of Town. In general, I really enjoyed this episode, and I feel like I repeat myself in the beginning of every video because I don't think the words "I did not enjoy this Once Upon a Time episode" will ever come out of my mouth. I thought that they introduced the Dark Queens and this whole Dark Emma thing very well, just like they introduced everything. This will obviously contain spoilers for the whole of the episode and possibly for other seasons. If you don't want to be spoiled, watch the show, which I really recommend.
I'm actually very excited. I'm excited. Can you tell? I'm pretty sure you can.
We start off the episode immediately with the Queens of Darkness. I know that we've seen them before, but now I feel like we're seeing them in a new light, or should I say darkness. I thought the addition of Cruella's powers were a very nice touch. Not only was this decision unique, but it was actually very unexpected because the original Disney Cruella doesn't have powers, you know. I'm honestly more afraid of those villains because their evil is more human. When a villain is driven to kill 101 puppies for their skin, you know they're evil. But for this show, I completely understand to keep things interesting and to keep things kind of mysterious because you don't know where Cruella's powers came from, what originated them. Yeah, now, everything that the writers usually give on the background of every character on the show. So we go back to Storybrooke and we kind of have this cut clip of everyone in their daily lives, and I just caught myself thinking, I personally have never realized how ordinary and simple life in Storybrooke is. We get that in season 1, but season 1, you know, it's very different because they don't know that they're cursed. Season 2, we get Emma and Snow in the Enchanted Forest. Season 3A, we have Peter Pan in Neverland. 3B, we have Zelena. 4A, the Frozen characters, the Frozen arc. And now we get this kind of in-between 3 minutes that actually shows Henry in school, Regina throwing fireballs at paintings, Emma putting on her sheriff jacket, the sheriff star, Snow teaching Henry in school. I really like those minutes because we often forget that they also have this ordinary part of them, and we usually look at fairy tale character counterparts. I thought that was really smart to put in there. We get this very brief moment between Rumple and Belle at the library. We can see that Belle is still very heartbroken, obviously, over Rumpelstiltskin's leaving. Not actually leaving, but going away, let's say. Honestly, I feel sorry for Belle. I really don't like her seeing in this situation. But for Rumple, I feel absolutely no sympathy. He brought this on himself. He decided to keep secrets from Belle, and he deserved what Belle did to him. And the only thing that I do not like about this is how heartbroken Belle actually is. Rumple is a character that I have come to really dislike in the latter seasons. Let's hope this changes because I actually really liked Rumple season 1, kind of in 2. And then we have the actress playing Cruella. And to me, she's not an actress playing Cruella. She is Cruella. You look at her and you see the animated Disney villain. She is the face of our childhood puppy skinning nightmares. I feel like the casting department has done it again on this show. That was the perfect actress to play it, and when we search the actress's name, we don't exactly see Cruella, but with the outfits and with the hair and the makeup, everything, I have to say that yeah, she is Cruella in real life. We're also given the information that they've tried to change the author's plans before in the Enchanted Forest. Obviously, this did not turn out in favor of the Queens of Darkness because Rumple kind of just backstabbed them, you know, the Dark One ways. I also thought that this was actually needed for the show. I feel like when they're kind of done and maybe even developing their plan, this is going to come back and bite them in the butt. I feel like this happening in the Enchanted Forest is going to be a very big and persistent event throughout this new plan to change the author's mind. And we also get a very small Easter egg from Lost, the fast food restaurant that they go, Mr. Cluck's or Mr. Clucky's, I don't exactly recall the name, is from Lost. That's the restaurant that Hugo used to work at when he won the lottery, and I just thought, wow, what a smart way to put that in there and give these Lost fans something to kind of remember and recognize. I really like that small touch. When they liberate the fairies from the hat thing, we see this black matter kind of overflow and turn into the dude from Fantasia. Wow, yet again, you have managed to throw a Disney character out there in the open. I thought that was very cleverly done, like almost everything on the show. I think this, just like Rumpelstiltskin, this was the villain that they needed for Ursula and Cruella to go into Storybrooke. I also think that the special effects are actually really evolving on the show. This huge thing, monster, was very well done. Things are actually progressing in this department of special effects. I want to dedicate a few minutes to talk about Regina. You know, she's my favorite character and I just have to dedicate some time to her in this episode. I want to point out how much Regina has changed, and this is something I have really talked about in the past. There is a moment in this episode that Regina is willing to give Cruella and Ursula a chance, because if she was given a chance, then why shouldn't they? I was so proud of Regina for coming to these terms, and even though she's probably wrong about them, you know that Regina has changed. She has forced herself to change. She has come out on the other side an actual very good person. We also have that moment between Hook and Regina where he says that she's the evil queen and she's just...
Can we drop the E word already?
And I just have to agree. Even though Regina was the evil queen, she is no longer this evil person character. She's Regina Mills, a changed good person, and I absolutely love this fact. That is why Regina is my favorite character, because she forced herself to go from evil to good. If you've been following this show, you know this was not an easy transition, and I just have to give it up for Regina because wow. It is revealed that Emma has the most potential for darkness, and I have to say this is a surprise. I did see the promo for this episode that kind of put Emma on the dark side, but I thought she was under some hallucination or influence from a spell, I don't know. But now that it's actually revealed Emma has the most potential for darkness, I'm just here like, what? I thought she was the savior. I thought she had the most good anyone can have in them. And now it's revealed that she has the most potential for darkness. I'm honestly at an impasse here. In this season, we're gonna have to go through Emma's evil good transition thing. And I have honestly no idea what to make of this. Because to me, Emma is good. I really want to find out later in the season why she has the most potential for darkness. And how. Because Emma is a good person. I like Emma. And even though back in season 4A, we kind of saw her lose control of her powers, she did regain control. I don't know, guys. I feel like this is going to be relatively hard to watch. Having to see her turned to the evil side is not going to be easy. And lastly, we see Snow and Charming going to talk to Ursula and Cruella about something that has happened between them that they do not want out. All I'm thinking is,
No.
what has the whole show taught you? That secrets are not meant to be kept. You feel like something should be kept in, the first thing you should do is let it out, because we've seen that keeping things in is a no-no. I'm also really excited to see what exactly happened between them. Apparently this is going to be revealed in the next episode, just like any other episode. I am dang excited. So that was everything for my discussion, opinions, shenanigans for this episode of Once Upon a Time. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm not sure if I was coherent to you or made sense. Let's hope I did. If you'd like to see more weekly Once Upon a Time discussions, then definitely subscribe, even though this isn't the focus of my channel. Stay tuned for my next videos, and remember to keep your day a bookish one, because that's my outro, so I feel like I gotta say it. Goodbye!